Most of us are taught that doing well with money is all about math. We think it's about calculus, spreadsheets, and being the smartest person in the room. But what if I told you that your bank account balance has almost nothing to do with how smart you are and everything to do with how you behave? In his book, The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel drops a truth bomb that changed how I look at every single dollar. Doing well with money isn't about what you know, it's about how you act. And behavior is a hard thing to teach, even to really smart people. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 massive shifts in perspective that completely changed my financial life. And trust me, number 4 is going to flip how you view your entire career. Number 1, no one's crazy. Let's start with a reality check. Your personal experiences with money make up maybe 0.00001% of what's happened in the world, but they guide about 80% of how you think the world works. If you grew up during high inflation in the 70s, you view investing completely differently than someone who grew up during the 90s tech boom. No one is crazy. We are all just making decisions based on our own unique lens of the world. Number 2, never enough. One of the hardest financial skills is getting the goalposts to stop moving. In America, the hustle culture is real. We get the raise, then we immediately want the bigger house. But if your expectations always rise with your income, you'll never feel wealthy. You'll just be on a hamster wheel. True success is knowing when you have enough. Number 3, confounding compounding. Warren Buffett is a billionaire, right? But did you know that over 90% of his wealth was generated after his 65th birthday? The secret to investing isn't necessarily finding the highest returns. It's about earning pretty good returns that you can stick with for the longest uninterrupted period of time. Time is the real superpower here. Number 4, freedom is the ultimate dividend. This is the big one. The highest form of wealth is the ability to wake up every single morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. Housel argues that the real value of money isn't buying things. It's buying time and control over your life. It's having the flexibility to take a break, change careers, or sleep well at night. Number 5, save money. You don't need a specific reason to save. A lot of people only save for a down payment on a house or a new car. But saving for the sake of saving gives you optionality. It acts as an invisible hedge against life's inevitable surprises. Your savings rate is actually just the gap between your ego and your income. If you haven't read this book yet, go pick up a copy immediately. What makes The Psychology of Money so brilliant is that it doesn't give you a boring checklist of do this, don't do that. Instead, it gives you a mirror. It forces you to look at your own relationship with greed, fear, and envy. In my opinion, this isn't actually a book about finance. It's a book about human nature and happiness. It's easily one of the most practical guides to modern life because it strips away the Wall Street jargon and focuses on what actually matters, your peace of mind. So, let's start a conversation in the comments below. Which of these 5 lessons resonated with you the most? Are you chasing a bigger number or are you chasing more freedom? Drop a comment right now. I read and reply to as many as I can. If this video gave you a new perspective on your wallet, do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into mastering your mindset. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.